LPBW's Amy Roloff admits ex Matt Roloff will have an impact on me until the day I die. In a recent, deeply personal interview, Amy Roloff, one of the most recognizable faces from TLC's long-running reality series Little People, Big World, opened up about her emotional relationship with her ex-husband, Matt Roloff. The couple once celebrated for their resilience and partnership, both in parenting their 4 children, Jeremy, Zach, Molly, and Jacob, and running Roloff Farms in Oregon, separated after more than 2 decades of marriage. Their highly publicized divorce not only captivated audiences, but also marked a turning point in both of their lives. Now years removed from the dissolution of their marriage, Amy recently admitted something that might surprise many fans. Despite the pain, heartbreak, and very public conflict that followed their split, she still feels the lasting impact of Matt Roloff on her life. "He will have an impact on me until the day I die," she revealed during a candid conversation reflecting on love, loss, healing, and moving forward. From the beginning, Amy and Matt's story was never just a typical love story. It was layered with unique challenges tied to living as little people in a world largely designed for those without dwarfism. Both were born with achondroplasia, the most common form of dwarfism, and together they built a life that defied expectations. Through their appearances on Little People, Big World, which aired from 2006 to 2017, and later returned for additional seasons, viewers saw them navigate the trials of raising children, managing a farm, and dealing with health problems, all while facing the scrutiny of millions. Their bond was forged through years of shared experiences, raising children who would each face their own health and developmental challenges. Jeremy, for example, struggled with autism spectrum disorder, and Jacob endured numerous hospitalizations due to complications caused by severe combined immunodeficiency. Through it all, Amy and Matt stood side by side, often appearing united in their parental mission. Yet behind the scenes, cracks began forming over time. Financial disagreements, differences in parenting styles, and growing emotional distance reportedly contributed to the eventual breakdown of their marriage. In interviews following their separation, both have spoken about the difficulty of transitioning from being lifelong partners to co-parents navigating separate lives. For Amy, the journey toward acceptance has been anything but easy. In the years since her divorce from Matt, she has been open about the emotional toll the split took on her. She's described feelings of betrayal, loneliness, and confusion, especially in the immediate aftermath of their separation. But she's also grown significantly, embracing new opportunities, exploring different aspects of herself beyond being a wife or a mother. Still, despite everything including remarriage, career ventures, and personal reinvention, she acknowledges that certain emotional imprints remain. When asked how she views her past with Matt today, Amy didn't hesitate. "He shaped me in ways I can't even explain. He helped build my identity not just as a partner, but as a mother, a businesswoman, and someone resilient enough to keep going when things fall apart. That kind of influence doesn't fade." Her words reflect a deep understanding of how pivotal relationships leave lasting impressions, whether we want them to or not. Even painful chapters can hold lessons that continue to guide us well into the future. While Amy is clear-eyed about the hurt and disappointment resulting from her divorce, she also recognizes the growth that came from it. Today, she is remarried to Chris Deffenbaugh, whom she married in 2018, and has found happiness in new beginnings. Yet, she remains grounded in the knowledge that every person who walks through our lives leaves a mark, in some cases, permanent ones. "I used to think moving on meant forgetting or erasing the past," Amy explained. "But now I see that moving on means carrying what you've learned into your future. And Matt, he taught me so much. Not just about love, but about myself." This perspective is a testament to Amy's maturity and emotional intelligence. She no longer sees her ex-husband solely through the lens of pain, but rather as a significant chapter in the larger story of her life. While there may always be complex emotions associated with their history together, she no longer allows those feelings to define her. Despite their personal separation, Amy and Matt share a deep commitment to their children, and maintaining a civil co-parenting relationship. In recent years, fans of Little People, Big World have seen glimpses of this cooperation play out on screen, particularly when family milestones bring them back into proximity: graduations, holidays, and other important events. That ability to put aside personal tensions for the sake of their children speaks volumes about both dedication. It also highlights another layer to Amy's enduring connection with Matt, not romantic, but familial and rooted in shared responsibility. Amy has said multiple times that her greatest pride lies in her children. Everything we went through, the good, the bad, the ugly, was for them, she reflected. I'll always be grateful that we gave them a strong foundation, even if we couldn't stay together forever. This sense of gratitude helps soften the edges of any lingering bitterness, allowing Amy to focus more on appreciation than resentment. It's a powerful mindset shift, one that many people struggle with long after the end of a major relationship. As Amy continues to build her life beyond her past, she does so with clarity and intention. Whether she's tending to her new home, spending time with friends, or enjoying moments with her husband, she seems more at peace than ever before. Still, the acknowledgement that Matt Roloff will always carry a profound significance in her life adds depth to her journey. She isn't looking to rekindle romance or rewrite history, but she is choosing honesty. And that honesty includes recognizing that some people shape us irrevocably, regardless of whether the relationship survives. In a culture that often equates moving on with complete detachment, Amy's admission is refreshing. It shows that healing isn't about severing ties entirely, but about integrating the lessons learned into a richer, fuller version of oneself. Amy Roloff's openness offers comfort and validation to anyone navigating the aftermath of a difficult breakup. Her message underscores the idea that closure doesn't always mean forgetting, it can also mean accepting, honoring, and evolving. By acknowledging the lasting impact of her ex-husband, Amy demonstrates strength, vulnerability, and wisdom. She reminds us that love, even when it ends, can continue to echo throughout our lives. And sometimes, those echoes aren't meant to haunt us, they're meant to teach us. As LPBW fans continue to follow Amy's journey, both past and present, they witness a woman who refuses to be defined by loss. Instead, she chooses to embrace the complexity of her story, knowing full well that every chapter has brought her closer to who she is today. And perhaps that's the most beautiful takeaway from it all: the people we love, even when they leave, can still help shape who we become next.